Daiwa Lexa HD. This is the HP model. And the 6.3 gears, there's a Power P that has like a 5.1, HSP that has 7.1, and the XSP that has 8.1. But this is probably your ideal gear ratio here, and what we're gonna do is a tear down of this. This is the casting knob here, but inside of it is a flat head. And when you remove this, let's go here and speed it up. There we go, just like that. And I have the side plate removed. From there, I am now able to remove the spool if the line doesn't twist on. So here's a spool. So what we're gonna remove is 4 screws on the gear side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And also the C-clip and this one screw here. And that releases the bar inside of it on this side. And here is the drive plate side. You can see one large bearing right there where the shaft is. Another bearing on the external side. And the most important thing about this specific reel that made it so popular was its main stainless steel gear and pinion gear. So I'm taking these apart right now. So you have yourself this beautiful piece of stainless steel gear right here. And you're talking about, if I bring this over, so we're running out of space. .52mm diameter, approximately it is right under 6mm in the width of this. And on top of that, you have this pinion gear, stainless steel as well. Just want to show you this here. 3 carbon drag washers. The bottom one is the thickest one of all, and you got 2 thinner ones. Same thing for the plates. Thicker plate, thinner plate, and top plate here. Really good thickness overall. And you got this one little piece right at the bottom under it where the anti-reverse is. So looking at this, you have your stainless pinion gear, single anti-reverse. This is stainless steel right here. The only part that's brass is your level wind. Everything else that we're looking at is pretty much looking like stainless steel overall. The bait caster tools, the engagements of it, and how it meshes. Beautiful strong reel. So overall, really easy to use is I really want to get my hands on the 300 size. I haven't came across one that was in the right price range. If I do, I would like to see how that one looks like internally as well. I'd imagine just as good, just because, man, this Lexa, and if you know me and if you've seen any of the other prior videos, I mean, I went through like a few iterations of them. I had owned an XSP, the 8.1, for a short stint. I tried it. I'm like, man, I can't reel it in fast enough for the amount of power that it needs. The 7.1 was pretty good. I did surface casting with that one, bonito, and it worked perfectly fine. 6.3 is where I find myself having the most fun. So putting it back together, first thinness of the washers. And this is the tool for, kind of has a ratchet inside of it. So you can hear the clicks for your star drag. Now I also had the, I think it's a 5.1, it's the Power P model. And that one, it's going to give you the most easy retrieve for depth. However, the inches per turn on that was the least amount, right? Because you're going for the lowest gear ratio. And I figure at that point I can do myself with a traditional conventional star drag. So that's why I didn't keep that one. So smallest one right at the bottom, or not the smallest, flattest. Smallest one right at the front. Two of the larger are the top two. I already got most of these star drags on. Just going to do a tightening of lock ring, mostly by hand. Spring. So when you put this pin back in, you got to make sure that all the holes align. C clip going back in. So I need to readjust the handle. Getting dragged immediately once I tighten it up. So just back it off a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Let's tighten this thing up. And retighten all the frame screws. So there we go. Lexa HD 400, really easy service. 4 screws on the drive gear side. 1 screw here that you don't need the tool for, just something that you're able to give leverage, maybe a coin. 1 single pin, a C-clip, and that takes everything apart here, along with just a single screw for the handle and the factory tool. So here you guys go, the Lexa HD model, not the TW. The TW has the T-wing on the front. Casts is a little bit further, but I know that it has bronze gears instead of the stainless steel gears off of this model. Still a value for what it is in the gears, material wise, internals. But yeah, fun reel. Thanks guys, have a good one.